waiting on this a long time.
Rebrand is gone! Woo!
Been waiting a long time for it.
God damn it, they got a lot of goddamn pictures. Alright, pause that. Pause. Nigga, pause. Alright, bet. What's poppin', everybody? It's your boy SSLJ.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Infinite Pain.
And this is the same
Gucci Alliance.
And god damn it, we gonna get to a rebrand and motherfucking love people is the fuck out of here.
Man.
Bullshitting by none other than my Android. So, episode was nice. It was solid. I still don't think they showed the Android to their full capability, but you gave him something, so I can't be mad at it. You didn't eliminate him. So
we gotta accept what we gotta accept. Look, we'll take it.
I take it. You got rid of them, so I don't give. You got rid of Rebrand. I've been waiting for Rebrand to be gone since the moment she did. She damn near became a new Hercule in my eyes, and I don't mean that in a good way. I can't stand Hercule. Hercule is the worst character in Dragon Ball.
But she's making her strides.
One more episode, she topped it. One more episode, she became that one. But she is out of here. So let's go ahead in the episode to give a brief description about what happened. So we jump off. When they jumped up in the fight.
Yeah.
Yeah. First of all, I'm trying to figure this out. And this goes back to the anime logic we talk about all the time. So you've been slung through rocks, boulders, been hit all kinds of places, but all of a sudden your leg ankle hurt. But you heard that? You heard that? Yeah. Like
you said
so your ankle.
What?
So your ankle hurt.
He looked. He said, "Oh, he didn't say it was broken though. None of that."
He said the blood is coming out. I'm just tired of the band ride.
You good? And then crack.
Like you broken, motherfucker. You know what I mean?
I heard that. I said, "What?"
So like, how you been punched in the face, thrown through bowl and stuff, but your leg ankle hurt?
Oh,
18 fought Cell for a brief point in time. Like she fought Vegeta, and you didn't sprain the ankle, but you broke that ankle. Fuck out of here.
She said, "I must have hit it on the rock."
Oh,
bitch, you went through rocks. Your back, spine, everything should be hurt.
Bullshit. So, of course, I believe it was Universe 2 soldiers trying to take out Goku because, you know, he probably ain't got no energy left. Which makes sense.
Smart
so,
tactic.
for the third time, this nigga ain't got no damn energy and he still...
I bet he'll go into it again.
I bet you better not. So, you got that out the way. So then, Piccolo and Gohan tried to jump in to help out Goku, and then they stopped by the two Namekians from Universe 6, which I think is a dumb tactic because if you're the last two members, I'm hiding. Yeah. I'm buying time as much as I can because the more I try to fight,
I may not win, but still.
Yeah, because the more I try to fight, the higher my chances of getting eliminated become.
Exactly.
So if I know I'm the last two before my entire universe,
unless you know for a fact you're going to win, like undoubtedly you know you're going to win this battle, don't focus on it.
And me, I'm a realist. Listen, after I done seen Goku and Jiren, I'm fine.
Exactly.
I'm not. I didn't see well, they out already, Kelly for them, but still, I'm all right. So I'm chilling. I'm like, yo, listen, we gotta hide. We gotta buy time. We only got like maybe 15 minutes left in this tournament. Minutes. We got about 15 minutes.
2-minute battle.
Yeah, so let's get up out of here. Let's hide, buy time, and hopefully by the end of the tournament, if we can hide for 15 minutes, it's two of us. Exactly. Hopefully that's enough numbers because there's no way in the world they're eliminating the rest of the people. So.
With themselves.
Yes, in the next episode, it looked like this is going to be Gohan and Piccolo's moment.
It kind of looked like they're going to give Gohan a better-ish moment than they gave him. That's why I said better-ish. Because in the last one, he didn't even go into his...
They're still wasting Gohan.
Oh, for sure. They're not using it.
I'm going to have a separate episode where I'm going to talk about...
You give us him back. That's it.
That's it. Really do.
That's it.
Because to me, using him against Namekians of another... Like, to me, Gohan is so far... above that, unless you're telling me he's like at a very weakened ultimate or mystic
state.
Yeah,
state than what he was.
Yeah, then I don't see.
But I don't see the point giving it back to us.
Yeah. You might as well just let him say Super Saiyan.
Exactly.
Let's see. So then, of course, Rebrian and I forget the other one's name.
Whatever her name was.
They get the instructions from their god of destruction on what the plan is.
When she can use telepathy, she has telepathy now. Like I didn't.
Which I was shocked because I'm saying to myself, well, damn, why isn't every god of destruction communicating instead of yelling?
Exactly. Just
why aren't they all just using their telepathy? But that might be a secret thing with them.
That they
just don't care. So so they go in and do their little bit. 17 and 18 jump into the mix and take care of them. They start fighting. They start battling. They use great teamwork.
Yeah.
And to me, I like the teamwork. They're brother and sister, so clearly they've been
Yeah.
through a lot of stuff together. Besides these past, maybe 7 years, or 7+ years or so since basically they got absorbed by Cell. But the teamwork for what they did was nice. Being able to basically sucker them in for 18
Without
to sucker
saying
Rebrand, hitting a big move, and then 17 moving. And
Just knowing.
Yeah.
And all they did was look at each
then
other.
being able to jump on here. So I thought that was a nice collection for them
It's a
to
nice touch.
get that moment, to finally get rid of one, which let me hope.
Yes.
Granted, like I said, I don't read no spoilers or watch spoilers, so I didn't know what was about to happen. My fear was watching some of the titles of other YouTubers. I thought they got rid of the androids. If they got rid of the androids, this would be a rant.
Oh, yeah,
And I would have told the camera, focus here.
I would have had a field
I would have
day.
told you, when you edit, focus here. Because I'm about to go in even harder. Like, I was about to go in. But that didn't happen. So then it ends up being 18 versus
But
Rebrand.
then, come on, man. Let's go.
And 18 handles Rebrand.
Who did? But how did it? Oh, yeah.
But we're going to talk about that. We're going to get that. So 18 handles Rebrand. And
Yeah.
some of the discussion is, well, how powerful is 18? Because Rebrand was going toe-to-toe with Goku. And that's before Goku even went
Yes.
Ultra. They say he was in his guy for the Rebrand. Was kind of giving Goku, not trouble, but was still going toe-to-toe.
Yeah, but
with
I don't
Goku
really think that's...
And we don't know Rebrand's true power.
Yeah.
And then, of course, as we know, as the fight went on, 18 got her out of her transformation state. And then...
But at the same time, it's like, 18 has to be powerful enough to... I don't put it like this. You can't... The way you built her, you didn't build her to say that she's lost any amount of power because she can't lose.
You can't lose power. You don't know what you... And,
Yeah.
and that's the point I'm trying to get to, is that... of why I understand some of the talk, but then you can also go back and say the simple fact is, has 18 really never done anything to not keep herself in shape and well fighting?
Yeah.
Granted, she hasn't been in any big battles since.
But I don't know if she...
Since Golden Frieza came back and all of them, but that wasn't really nothing that serious. I want to say.
Wasn't like a major battle.
Yeah,
Wasn't
we
like a boss fight.
we saw the movie, so we
Yeah.
knew what was happening. So 18, when we get out of her transformation phase, but basically she was just better than Rebrand at that point. So Rebrand kind of suckers her in, gets a move in her face, and then 18 dodges it. And then Rebrand has this move that goes underground that locks her in.
Which is pretty...
kind of like the Shadow Clone with Jutsu. That's the first thing hit my mind, which is how it went underneath and wrapped around. Even though I know it's not a Shadow Clone Jutsu. I'm just saying that was the first thing that hit my mind. Oh
my lord. It's Shikamaru's move.
I said Shadow Clone, didn't I?
That's
Lord have mercy, Jesus. Forgive me. Lord have mercy, Jesus.
When I heard it, I was like, but I understand the reference.
Yes.
You're using the reference from
I went Shadow because he does the Shadow.
And,
yeah, that's why.
Fight.
Yeah.
I got it. Like when you said it, I got it, but I was like, that's not.
No, that's not. Oh my God, what is that move?
It's not called. He doesn't call it.
Is it paralysis?
It's the clan calls it the paralysis jutsu, which is what that Shikamaru's clan uses, but
But that was that though.
Yes,
That was a nice mix of that. Is what I thought.
I understand. I got it.
What happened? So then all of a sudden, Rebrand gets they got these glow sticks that Universe 2 does have on the sideline, and then they start waving it for love, and then and so she's glowing, and I forgot how good Rebrand looked with her. She's not.
I said,
oh shit, I forgot. So I figured when she did it, and she was getting transfer, I just thought she was gonna be more popular. And that's it.
Yeah, I was excited.
But then I seen her balloon back up to this big maid looking motherfucker.
I said, you went from back to you said I'm wet 100. Now you big.
It turned from being a DBZ fight to Nintendo to Nintendo boss battle. That's what it turned into.
You open them doors.
Yeah.
What is this?
Her fist glows up and she's coming down and all that.
They had to add the Naruto effect because they gave her wings, bro.
Yeah, but she always had wings. No,
she didn't.
Yes, she did. Did she have wings?
No,
I
she had wings. That bitch,
she had wings at some point in time.
She grew wings. Them shits were.
But that fits her, not fucking.
She had rolls, son.
Yeah, but that makes sense.
Yeah, rolls and then it went to wings.
Yeah, but not choke. That shit didn't fit choke. But so it turns into a damn boss battle.
It did.
And and it was slow mo. And so what happened was, how 18 was able to break out of it. Oh, and in the midst of 18 being captured. 17 tries to save her and gets sideswiped by this machine.
That shit.
Now, I thought I thought that was a prelude to 18 getting eliminated. Cause I said, God damn it, they done got to 17 before 17 get there. Cause I wondered, where was 17 in this mix?
They're right there.
So then next thing you know, 18 has his flashbacks to Krillin and Marin and all that good stuff, all that. And then because of the power of love.
Come on, bro.
And Shonen, listen. And I'm gonna break down why I'm not upset with how Universes 2 was perceived. Because I thought about this. And how I can kind of make sense of other universes and how they're being used. So, she gets a whole bunch of flashbacks, all this good jazz. And then next thing you know, she breaks out of the bond. It shocks everybody on the sideline for Universe 2. And then Ribrianne tries to throw the punch. She runs up her arm. And Ribrianne throws mouth beams. For some reason, it reminded me of Star Fox for Nintendo 64. And the boss battle for Star Fox with the face with the hands. And the hands will swipe at you.
He said, bitch.
Yeah, and then he'll shoot the mouth beams. I just thought Star Fox from Nintendo 64. For all my old heads who played the game system.
That shit was swipe all. You barely made over.
And you had to shoot the hands and shoot the mouth and all that. Yeah.
Once one hand was gone, he still had another one.
Yeah. So then you blew up one hand, and then So she ran up there, she dodged the beams, and then, which threw me, she punched a hole through Ribrianne's head. I thought she killed him. Cause I thought since you got all that power, that was new transformation. I thought that was your body.
Yes.
So when you went through her head, I said, oh, you killed her.
So we eliminated her.
I said, so y'all both gonna get eliminated. And then it went back to normal form, and she just kind of, how she fell out the tournament stage kind of threw me, because she was in the middle
and you
went through her head, and somehow, some way, when it flew her all the way. I don't know. It threw me, but I understood it. So, as far as an episode, I'm going to give it an 8 because you got rid of Ribrianne finally. Other than that, it was a good episode. It was a good episode. And Super has had entertaining episodes. Just logically, they've been terrible.
Oh yeah.
Visually, they've been fantastic. Yeah. But logically, trying to think, they've been horrific.
You're gonna get a headache.
Yes, if you're trying to figure it out. Now, when it comes to the different universes and what they can do, this is how I've looked at it. When I looked at rebranding them with them glow sticks, I said to myself, as trash as this looks, and as stupid as this looks,
it's like a live-ass rave party.
I look at it as, what if Universe 2 was its own anime prior to Super? And they transferred it over. I can't hate it, because if that's how that universe is and how they function, let's just say that was a separate anime, I'm pretty sure that anime would have its fans, and it would make sense in the context of that anime, and it wouldn't be as stupid because you have so much background. So that's how I look.
It doesn't fit with the style that Super is.
Not with none of the villains that we've seen.
Yeah, and the tournament,
and they're not villains technically. They are heroes in their universe, but just storyline wise, I've never seen anything this crazy besides the Ginyu Force, and only the Ginyu Force because of their poses. Outside of their poses, they were badass. Other than that, they were trash.
Weird ass pose.
But so that's how I look at each universe. I look at each universe as if it was its own anime, and I say to myself, okay, so this is how
that would have a big fan base, because that's
especially with the women and the females and all that type of stuff. So that fan base wouldn't mind.
Love is the answer.
So that's why I wasn't as annoyed with it, because I looked at it as, okay, that's what happens in their world.
Yeah, see, I'm fine with the universe, just not Ribrianne.
The Ribrianne was just annoying. She talked too damn much. She made fun of Krillin, which pissed off 18. That fucked you up. You don't do that. You don't piss off 18.
She said,
18 is already my problem.
But he's bald.
No, it had no nose.
Oh, it
has no nose. Which I didn't understand what she was doing at first until she said it, and then I rewinded and I said, okay, I got a little chuckle out of it. Now, when it comes to the power discrepancy between 18 and 17, because in my mindset, how I believe 17 has always been more powerful than 18. And I believe the gap is even wider now. But I think 18 has that ability to psychologically snap herself into modes. To where she can get into that sadistic type to where she doesn't care. Because when her and 17 looked at each other and said, I believe she said, so you want to go? You ready to go? boom, and they just kind of went off and did their thing, and they had that demeanor. I was like, that's the old androids back in. So I felt that. So I think 18 is much more powerful.
Yeah.
If I had to rank her amongst the Z fighters, of course Goku is the strongest right now just because he has Ultra Instinct. Yeah. Goku's the strongest right now. Vegeta would be second. Gohan would be third, of course. As far as after that, because 18 has shown that she can handle Goten and Trunks already. Mm-hmm. So I believe she's already showed that she can handle Piccolo, even though Piccolo is much more powerful than what he was back then. So it would have to be tied. Well, no, you got Boo. I lied. You got Boo. I forgot about Boo.
I wish Boo.
Boo's 4, and I seen a video where people was wishing Boo was in. I think D3 had did a video on it, but I can understand why, because he's too warped. He can literally turn the whole field to chocolate, and it's over.
Yeah,
I can turn the whole field to chocolate and then push you out.
Yeah, but I think, but they could have done that. You know, they could have.
But during the fight, too many people would have said, "Well, why doesn't Boo do this? Why doesn't Boo do that? He can do that, this, that, and third." Then you would have had to think about.
You can say, almost say, why doesn't Jiren just end everybody? Like that's the same thing.
I understand Jiren.
Yeah, because my thing
because Jiren is. I will take care of the strongest of the strong. My other people who I've been to battle and combat with, he's not the leader of the troops.
Yeah. He's
just a member. He's Weapon X.
Because Topo is the leader.
No, Topo's not the leader. The general's the leader with I. He's the leader. Topo's second in command. So Jiren is Weapon X. You only bring Jiren if you need him.
Yes.
If the troopers can handle all the other dirty work, cool. We'll bring Jiren out for the big guns. That's why Topo wasn't really worried about fighting Goku anymore. He knew he had Jiren. He said, Jiren, listen, Goku's going to be that guy. I need you to take care of him. We'll battle everybody else. So that's why I understand Jiren.
I know, it would have been cool. I would have liked to see. Granted, I don't mind it being Frieza. Like I wasn't mad at that.
No, Frieza's been a great interest game just because of his mindset, and he's yet to have his moment of episodes to see what he's really trying to do and how he's going to pan out. So there's still a lot to be unfolded. Yeah. But as far as Boo being concerned, I understand why. Because when I heard Boo was going to be in the tournament, one, I was worried because Boo hasn't been in a serious fight, and I haven't seen him fight seriously since he fought Goku and Super Saiyan 3. The evil form, that was split. He wasn't really him. He was already
what they showed us a little bit earlier with Boo.
Oh, you talking about when he fought?
That's what I said when he.
Oh my God.
I know
you're talking about the wolf.
Yeah.
One of the wolves. Yeah, but I don't even think Boo was really fighting seriously.
That's why I said.
So that's why I said his last serious fight really hasn't been since Goku and Super Saiyan 3. So Boo is just kind of so OP.
He really
the Hercules really is Hercule and the Saiyans are the only ones that can control him and put him in check. And then we don't even know how the true depths of what Boo is after his training. Boo could have been so much more powerful.
But we don't. Yes, we didn't get into that.
Yeah, we didn't get into that aspect. So Boo would be 4, 17 would be 5, and I think 18 is right behind him. I want to put Piccolo in this mix, but I haven't seen what Piccolo can really do, and I can only base off what I seen you last. And Piccolo was getting washed. Well, no, I can't say that. I'm switching because Piccolo was different when he fought. Well, wait, that's a thought process. When he fused with Kami, he was able to take on Cell's first form.
Yes.
I don't know if 18 could have fought Cell's first form. 17 struggled, but that's because he was just in a battle with Piccolo. Yeah. And Cell kind of sneaked up behind him and they wasn't prepared for it. So I don't know if 17 and 18 could have dealt with Cell's first form. But throughout Cell's demeanor, him being looked for him, thinking of how Dr. Rowe would think, he would want Cell's first form to be more powerful than the 18 and 17 because he's supposed to absorb them. So it makes no sense to make 17 and 18 more powerful than the first version of Cell. Yeah. I'm going to say Piccolo is... I'm going to switch it. Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, Boo, Piccolo, 17... No. I'm going to go now at 17, Piccolo, then 18. Okay. Because 17 is so much more powerful now based on the fight with Goku than he was before. I haven't seen Piccolo go one-on-one yet. Like that to see. Okay. So, as far as that being concerned, with us not knowing how the depths of her true power and what she can do, I'm not surprised. She gets angry, and when 18 gets angry, nobody wins that. So, you pissed her off. She got motivated. She broke out of it. I can deal with that. Plus, you got rid of Rebrand. I don't care if they pulled it out their ass. As long as you got rid of her, I didn't
You did us all a due justice that we've been waiting on.
Good job. You got her out of there. So, next episode, like I said, we got Piccolo and Gohan maybe in their fight going on. I'm still trying to figure out Goku going to his energy back. Oh, and the point I almost forgot. Vegeta. This is my theory of how I think they should do it. Even though we know they're going for round 3 with round 2 with Goku and Jiren, and a round 3 with Goku in his Ultra Instinct state, where he first just got the form, didn't know what he was doing against Jiren, it just went. Second form, he understood that he can dodge, but his attacks, he can't think as well. Yeah. If he thinks, they're going to be null and void. Yeah. And we know in the third one, he's going to be able to, most likely, he's going to have it all figured out, which I still think is bullshit. It is. But Vegeta tried to figure it out against the guy from the Speed, whatever universe with the robots who could change his thing. Now, Vegeta was trying, he was getting his face pummeled, but Vegeta was just eating that shit. That wasn't bothering Vegeta. Vegeta was just more worried about trying to figure out a way to tap into the Ultra Instinct. This is how I think they should do it, especially since the voice actress death of Obama. Give Vegeta a moment. Give Vegeta something happy to go off with. I think how I would do it is, I would have, since it's all about teamwork, Goku has mastered the Ultra Instinct as far as dodging.
Yes.
If you're going to give Vegeta Ultra Instinct,
do it for attacking.
Exactly. But he can't dodge like that.
But he can't. Oh, okay.
So now, when they both go to fight Jiren, you get to see true teamwork. Okay. And now can Jiren handle the two Saiyan gods from Universe 7 instead of it just making
that'd be a great ending.
Because making it with just Goku is just
boring.
But now you have to put strategy back into the fight, and now you make it for a much more intriguing fight.
And now you see, but I was like, they're basically, they can easily come together. The teamwork between them two is
because they've trained together, they've done a lot of stuff. So if you gave Vegeta, because clearly it's stages to this. It's not like you just get Ultra Instinct and you're just good all of a sudden. Yeah, you have to figure it out. So Goku's pretty much gotten the handle of the dodging, doesn't have the attacking. And to me, it's an ass pull if you haven't figured out the attacking part.
So give it to Vegeta,
so give it, which then. They kind of going back to Kefla fight is kind of bullshit if you think about it, because if you told me, if you think about it, if we said that Goku is thinking about his attack before it happened, that's why it's not having an effect on Kefla. He thought about his command mail wave before he fought, before he did it against Kefla. So how did that have such an impact?
I guess because it's just one of his most powerful attacks.
But Kefla can eat that.
Look, man,
because if Ultra Instinct punches she's eating, then the blast she should be able to eat. It shouldn't have affected her and hit her out that bad and destroyed the Patara earrings. If you're telling me, if you think about an attack, it null and voids everything that you're getting from Ultra Instinct. Because he thought about it, because he said, I have to end it in the next blow. So you're already thinking of your next attack. So the command mail wave should have been null and void. Easily. So that's why I say there's no way you're telling me with everything that's about to go through, he's going to be able to get pushed to another break, which then leads me to believe something tragic is going to happen. Something bad is going to happen. And I believe it's going to happen to Gohan. Something tragic has to happen to Gohan, or something tragic is going to happen to Vegeta, where Vegeta's going to step in to save Goku, and Vegeta's going to... Something tragic has to happen for Goku to snap and go back into Ultra Instinct, because he just can't go straight back into it.
Maybe that's how the universe gets eliminated.
Somebody's gonna, and this is going far and beyond. This is somebody would have to die in the tournament for that. A Piccolo, or if you would have saved Roshi and had Roshi die and that tap into his Ultra Instinct, because Goku felt like it was his fault why he died, because he couldn't beat Jiren and Roshi stepped in, and it broke him past.
The only way to really get him to have another breaking point is to really get at Gohan, and everybody else.
But Jiren can't forcefully kill Gohan. It has to be by accident, or Gohan has to force it himself.
Yeah. So that's
because if Jiren forcefully kills somebody, he's eliminated.
That's why I said it has to. The way that they have to set it up. They're gonna have. There's only certain people that they can set it up to where that would actually. Right. That would. So that's why I say they would have to figure it out, but I'm pretty sure they can come up with something. But I would prefer Vegeta get Ultra Instinct and learn the attack motion, because Vegeta is an attacker. Yes. And we always said Vegeta, you're thinking of the moves before it's happening. That's what's slowing you up. So if he becomes the attack version, Goku becomes the dodge one. Now think about it. No matter how they fight each other, nobody wins that. Yeah. Goku and Vegeta, when they fight in the Ultra Instinct, nobody wins because they null and void. Goku's gonna dodge everything Vegeta has, and Goku can, anything Goku gives Vegeta's is not gonna have any impact on Vegeta, because his hits are null and void now.
See what I'm saying?
That works out.
So now you can give a very, very interesting battle, something that's complex and true teamwork now.
And that would make
Goku and
sense
Vegeta
to how it ends.
exactly going in,
later.
and then that way, if you're not going to retcon the ending of Z, at the end of Z, spoiler if you haven't seen it, which you should have been. Now it's been 20 years.
Yeah.
But at the end, when Goku goes to fly off with Oob, and Vegeta says, "Don't worry, we'll need a whole planet, like that, the planet or universe. I think he said we'll need a whole planet for our battle."
That would make a lot of sense because
instead of just always pushing Vegeta to the back and continue to do ass pulls with Goku. That is more what I would see.
A lot more sense.
And I would love to see that battle because now I want to figure out how they're going to do this teamwork because Vegeta can't dodge, so Jiren can go at Vegeta, but Goku can't attack. So how would you mix and match and make that work? So now that becomes creative. And I just thought about that on the spot. I'm not gonna lie to you. That literally just came to the spot.
And usually how it goes, man.
But other than that, that's going to be it for this episode. That's the review. A couple ideas for the further. If you like what you see, make sure you hit the subscribe button.
Hit the bell icon.
And once again, this is your boy SSLJ.
It's your boy Infinite Pain.
And we'll holler at y'all in the next episode. Peace.